Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. In today's video, we are going to be talking about My Hero Academia. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, I actually did not talk about Chapter 321, 320, when it came out, because of that was during the time that I was sick. Well, actually, no, it was right before I got sick, and yeah. Anyways, the point is, today we're going to be talking mostly about Chapter 321, but we're also going to be focusing a little bit on 320. These two chapters are very much about the idea of Class 1A reaching their hands out to Deku to say, come back with us. You are welcome back at UA. You can come home. You can be amongst your friends once again. You can be safe at UA. You can continue to come to class with us. You can continue to be the hero that you want to be. You can continue to have your friends who will smile alongside you and will join forces with you to face off against this bad guy. And they want to make it clear to Deku that they care for him deeply. And I wanted to see that little scene that we've been having in the background of a lot of these videos, but we didn't get to see that moment where Uraraka is the last one who's just crying out to Deku, stop, and for her to tell him that she loves him. But at the same time, I think that what we actually got to see was far, far greater, as every single student got their chance to say something, to say, Deku, we are here for you. We want to make sure that you are okay. Each one striving, grabbing onto him, holding him back so that those in the back can set up their huge explosion to send the person who can finally break through to him, Ida. Ida is honestly a really important friend to Deku. And while pretty much any one of these characters could have been the important signifier, Ida is a bit special. Ida was Deku's first friend at UA. The first friend that he made alongside Uraraka, and the fact is that Deku really did have a lot of strong feelings towards Ida as his friend, as his compatriot, the person that he can stand alongside working together with him. Because in the first moments when shortly after Deku has become the class representative, with both of the votes that he got besides his own being that of both Ida and Uraraka, well, it means a lot. It was a change, and he knew that they believed in him, but he knew that Ida was the better choice. From seeing through his actions, from seeing that Ida did not put a vote in for himself, but rather voted for his friend, yeah, it was a pretty big deal. Ida and Momo were the ones that people chose to be the representatives. Deku was kind of just because he happened to make two friends early on. But Ida was the person that everyone knew as soon as they saw him step into action. He was the right one for this job. He was the right one to lead the class. And Deku and Ida have been through so much together. And while Deku has helped out many of the others, Ida is the one who stood by Deku. he held him straight to make sure that he didn't run off into chaos without thinking. When he was ready to go and jump in to save the day, to save Bakugo, Ida stopped him, saying, "No, you cannot go there. You cannot strike, because if you do, you will just get yourself in trouble." He didn't even have to say it with his words, but the two of them have been together. Deku saying to Ida to help him go from the wrong path when trying to kill Stain to the right path of being more and more of a hero. It was Deku who said that. Each of these different characters, they show what Deku has meant for them. And sure, not every single character actually got a line in, but every single person did their part to get to Deku, to get to him and just say, "We're here for you. We are here to help you." And you can see in their actions that they want to help him. And it was honestly Uraraka, Bakugo, Todoroki, and Ida who were the most important, I think. While Mineta got his chance to try and hold him back, I don't think that he really had a huge impact. A lot of the other students, they strive to go and save him, but none of them were, like I said, as important to him. Instead, it's Bakugo, his friend from long ago, who has been with him ever since he found out about the multiple quirks. Bakugo has been ready to help him in all of the situations. Even though he's been a bit of a bully, he is a true friend now, and a different person than who he was. Uraraka, the one who Deku loves, let's just be honest, he loves her, and Uraraka loves him. The two of them share a bond that is greater than many, many others. Todoroki, the friend who he helped and helped him through many, many hard situations. To join in the fight alongside Ida against Stain, but also invited him and Bakugo to help to be at Endeavor's agency. And there were many, many other times that the two of them have been together, but Ida's line where he just jumps forward and says that he is there for him. Let me just read some of the lines from Ida. "That's precisely why I'm always ready to challenge you." And Deku responds with, "But no, you can't, just let go." But no. Ingenium continues and says, "I will not. Ingenium the hero will dash across the land to take a lost child by the hand, because giving help that's not asked for is what makes a true hero." And that was the moment that we can see that Deku has realized what it truly means to be a hero. He realized that his friends are there for him. These friends will always be there for him, no matter what type of strife he goes through. And unfortunately, I can't say for certain what I think the story is going to be going forward with now. The fact is that more than likely there will be a huge fight where Deku alongside the class goes up against the frickin' villains in one final battle. The Lone Wolf arc, I think, is done. I know I called it the Lone Wolf arc, but honestly, I think that this is the moment where things are going to be changing. No longer is this the Lone Wolf arc. Instead, it is the final arc. The arc of heroes. the heroes joining together to finally face off against this villain. And I think that this is going to be some very important moments, because we know that Stain is watching him. And I think that at this moment, in the next chapter, Stain is going to see them flying through the air, and he's going to smile, because he sees now that this boy that he thought could never be a hero, who was the most, he thought he was the worst of the worst. All of these kids that he had seen on the television before, he's seen how they've changed. No longer are these kids just fledgling heroes that will one day be a destruction on the planet, just like all of the other heroes. No. These kids, they are the true heroes. They stand together and fight. And this is going to be the moment where Stain decides, these kids, they are the true heroes. They are the side that I should be joining. Because no more should there be an evildoer like All for One. Instead, I am going to stand with these heroes. No matter what strife may come to me, I am going to stand together with them, to join forces and to take down All for One once and for all. And sure, things may be getting more chaotic as we move forward, but I, for one, am super excited to see how things play out, and I hope that you guys are as well, as we continue into the rest of My Hero Academia. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, and of course, leave your thoughts and theories down in the comments below. If you are going to leave a theory, make sure to say theory review somewhere in your comment. And of course, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and ring that notification bell. And if you want to support the channel even more, then definitely head down to the description and check out all of our links down there, including our social medias, our other channels, and ways that you can support us financially, including the merch store, the book, and of course, our Patreon, which a big thank you to our current patron, Sheeny. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. But on